Nonprofit boards right now are struggling with a myriad of things, but I just wanted to highlight two. So one, nonprofit boards are really struggling right now with transitions, whether that is transitions from an ED leaving an organization after many years, maybe that was a founding ED, or a very, very important figure like the board chair who has now decided to step off. And when nonprofit boards are not prepared for those transitions, they often go into a bit of crisis mode. The nonprofit boards that are thriving in this space are constantly thinking about succession planning, whether that be with their ED or with a board chair or even the talent that is within the organization. Another area where I see nonprofit boards struggling right now is within the world that we're living in right now. There's so much uncertainty. So whether that is funding uncertainty or whether that is workforce shortages that affects the entire organization, nonprofit boards that are thriving right now are constantly thinking about sustainability and thinking about and assessing risk and where that risk is coming from. And so super grateful to be here with Board Source as we are discussing all of those issues. And so if you are a nonprofit consultant, if you are a governance consultant, you need to make sure the next time they have a training, you're in the room.
And governance aha I had when doing a review with a nonprofit organization was that in their review of the structure of governance they had, the success was not actually going to be in the recommendations. The success was going to be in the community actually being on board with the recommendations. And so the aha was that the finish line wasn't the approval, it was everything they were going to have to consider in terms of the universe of audiences they had, of who had approving authority, but then who actually had the political authority behind the approvers, who was going to then have to actually live it, and then who was going to have to experience the results of it. And so it turned into a multi-month consideration of socialization to get the buy-in, that at the end it was governance review done with and not to the community they were trying to serve.
One of the biggest governance pressures I'm seeing right now is the lack of willingness to serve as an officer. And I think one of the things that we can do, both as staff and as board members, is talk about the benefits of being an officer. But way back in recruiting, on your expectations is say willingness to serve in a leadership position. So whether it's a committee chair or a task force chair, board chair, treasurer, but we have to get people thinking from the beginning, there's a leadership opportunity for me.